Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to another stream. Today we're playing some Tokyo Xtreme Racer. That's a new game that I've been looking forward to very much. I've been looking forward to it very much, and now it's finally here. So, yeah, a bit of history, I guess. It was a PS2 era game. At least that's how I know it as. It's a game about racing on the Tokyo highways, about beating opponents and becoming the best. And I played it a bit yesterday just to set it up and stuff. But like I was already enjoying it so much in that like 10 minutes or so that I knew I just had to play it like on stream and play it as much as possible. I had such a big smile on my face when I started playing it, and it turns out that they really did a good job with like recreating the 2000s kind of graphics. Not graphics, the physics. It felt like I never left. Like it felt just like the 2000s games, just with modern graphics. So without much further ado, let's go over to the game. Hello. Alright, I think I had it. I think I had the game set to capture only the Need for Speed window. Come on. Okay. Why is it not capturing? There we go. Holy crap. That took a while. But yeah. It is so much in the spirit of the old games that I'm just very surprised even. Like, I'm so glad but also surprised at the same time that it wasn't just a cash grab. Anyway. Oh, I think it took too long, so it decided to boot up the intro sequence again. Yeah. Let's watch the intro. Let's watch the OP or promotional video. I think this is the teaser. They just put it in the start of the game. I played Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3 very much when I was younger. I'm here. Oh, hi Zanator. Good to see you back again. And that's the scene where my thumbnail came from. Okay, alright. So yeah, it's in early access, so it's not the full content ready to go. You'll see. My friend, he tried to like cheat engine and get more stuff, but a lot of stuff is locked behind actually playing the game. You can't just like cheat like $100 bazillion in and get everything. So yeah, welcome to the world of Tokyo Xtreme Racer. You have to buy a car basically, and you can buy a car using credit points, I guess. So I was thinking I might actually want to play with the master, maybe. I know, like, so there's a 86, of course, but the master seems like a more reasonable choice. Has 131 horsepower. I guess, well, they all have similar horsepower. Actually, the Swift has even better horsepower. It's a FF, So that's a front wheel drive. It's an FR. And the Master's an FR. That's very important. You can't, well, I think I don't corner as well in FFs. I know some people probably make it go better, but I would like to stick with an FR, so yeah. Let's go with the Master first. I know the 86 is the probably more obvious choice for everyone, but yeah. Let's pick the Master. And let's get a color change as well. What color do we want? White seems, you know, okay. Silver? White? Yeah, white is good. Number plate. So this is the location name that you want your car to be like registered in, I guess. This is Chiba. And what's in Chiba? I don't know any of these places. That's the Tokyo. Okay, Tokyo area. Whatever. Setagaya, maybe. That's the only one I know. So 3 would be the class of the vehicle. So that's why it's locked in. It's like it has a certain displacement and it's a certain type of vehicle, therefore it can only be a 3 in this slot. And the rest you can just customize, I don't know. 3. And this is the letter that goes with the number plate. So it's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. This is just like a English letter, like for example, like A, B, C, or D. I guess I'll go with this one. That's Te. And how about 1, 2, 3, 4? Lovely. What a plate. Great. Okay. So, we bought a car and we have to go to the garage. I guess the menu isn't exactly available to see all the time. Or rather, you can pull up the menu to go to different tabs at any time. Which I think is an interesting design for sure. This is the garage screen. Okay. I like that they use the 86 in all the tutorials because I guess they probably think most people would pick that as your first car. That's okay, yeah. It probably makes more sense to use the 86 as your first car because it has much less cost than the Master, the Miata, or whatever you want to call it, the MX-5, because it costs 3 million CP, which is a lot of money compared to the 86, which only costs 2,100,000 CP, and you could use the rest of that money that you saved from not buying, not spending an additional 900,000 CP to get yourself quite many upgrades. But I also don't really like the idea of going with what everyone usually picks. I mean, there's only 3 choices, but still. So this is the option that makes the most sense for me. Alright, so there are like things we can change, but we don't have the option to right now, like change the tires. Well, I guess I can set the tires. Okay, so I can do that right off the bat. So soft tires would make more grip, but they will wear out quicker. And you can equip a skill. That's new, I think. I don't recall this in the older games. Alright, so let's get started. Let's enter the course. Start actually driving. So for now we only have these two unlocked. I would like to do the C1 outer. Oh, okay. Maybe not the outer then, let's do the inner. Still in kind of tutorial level, so I can't really be free just yet, but yeah, we'll just follow it for now. Countless souls meander the night's circular route. The title of fastest, never fading, no matter how the times change. The roar of exhaust, headlights slicing through the darkness, accelerator pressed to their limits. No, now a new soul has appeared on the circular route. The soul, once a nobody, awakens the moment it steps onto the stage. The instinct of racing awakens. Oh, God, I love it. I skipped this cutscene when I was testing the game, so I didn't see it before. Yeah, because I knew, like, I saw the first line, I was like, I need to experience this on stream. Like, it's like, like, if you've seen my older gameplay on Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3, it's almost exactly the same vibe. Like, you get the crappy, kind of crappy English, and kind of otherworldly, absurd, like, storyline, like, oh yes, the soul, you know. Anyway, I changed the controls slightly, so flashing is like the flashing your high beams, that's L1, and handbrake is R1, and changing gears is on the PS5 controller it's X for me, and X and square. That's like the game, what do you call it, the grid controls, which I was very used to. Anyway, yes, get within a certain distance of a rival and then flash your lights at them. So the game starts you off in third person view, which I guess it's more makes sense for a 2025 game, but the original, like the spirit of the original game, the original game starts you as in the bumper cam, which is so much better to drive in with the old school physics. So I'll be using the bumper cam most of the time, if not all the time. I really don't like the decision they made that they changed the default camera from first person to third person, like bumper cam to like chase cam. I think it's a worse decision, because the physics are clearly meant to be more the physics are definitely more enjoyable, in my opinion, in the bumper cam. And I've seen a lot of people complain on the internet that, oh yeah, like the graphics and the gameplay and stuff is really cool, but it's really like tire durability. Okay, go back to the garage to replenish your tires. Let's go back to the garage. Yeah. What was I saying? Like, people on the internet are complaining about. Some people are complaining about the physics. They say like the third person cam is too rigid, which I totally get, because It's exactly the same in the older games as well. That's why I didn't like using it. But it's what's default in the game. So of course people will just be using that the first thing because they think that this is what the game developers want them to use. You can still drive like this, I guess. I'm just so much more used to the bumper cam. Anyway, there are also speed traps and little time trials on the road, and I got so happy when I saw the ones in this area because they are put at the exact places that you would expect them to be. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, they're exactly where you would want to measure your speed because they are at like kind of, you can say, known racing spots where people do race there in real life. Like they raced there at a certain point in time, you know, in the 90s or 80s or whatever, before the police crackdowns on the roads, the golden era, you know. That's where they would race on the roads. Like, those are the famous spots, maybe. So I'm just driving around a little bit to unlock the ramps. It won't take too long. Right now we only have the C1 unlocked. The C1 is the circular route. Some translations would put it as the shutoku, which just means like the capital first, like number one highway, high speed way or something. This place is quite legendary, and yeah, for many reasons, like the street racing, but also I guess like it's such a unique highway. It was built in the 60s, and people have been racing on it ever since. It's just such a nice like raceway. I'm sure, of course, that was not the intention to build a highway that's a great like raceway. That's a great racetrack as well. I'm sure that's not the intention, but it's just so good as a racetrack. Yeah, I drove on this road in Tokyo in real life as well, so that also makes me very happy to play again. Yeah. It makes me very happy, and like I said before, when I started the game for the first time before here, like I got the biggest smile on my face. Anyway, so I just did a lap. Let's go back to the garage. Some things that I feel like could use improvement right now. So the game is in early access, that's why it's not like, that's why there's still probably room for improvement, I think. Active looking woman. Good evening. Nice night, isn't it? Cinderella past midnight. Okay. Your driving, to be honest, is still quite raw. Okay. Oh yeah, and you never really see the faces of your opponents, I suppose. Why do we race? Yeah, there's some sort of deep philosophical question they want to ask. But really, like, it's not very relevant to the gameplay. It almost feels like you can hear the breath of the demon that haunt this Shuto expressway. Okay. So we got a new title. That's what the bad name refers to. We set some records as well. That's good. That's something new from the old game that that's something new that wasn't not in the old game. And I talked to my friend who played other games before. He didn't play the older games, the older Tokyo Xtreme Racer games, but he played Night Runners, which is a free racing game. I didn't, and he told me that those time trial and speed trap things are they're in Night Runners. So I feel like Night Runners first drew inspiration from Tokyo Xtreme Racer, the older games, and then this new game took inspiration from Night Runners, and added the time trials and speed traps and stuff. I think that's so beautiful. Like one generation inspiring after another, like building upon the racing games, the shooter racing games. It's so awesome. Okay, so we'll go back to the course again, or I guess maybe we can do some tuning. I don't know if I have enough money to tune anything. Nope, because I bought like the most expensive car. We also have some reference, which is just like some backstory on the opponents that you beat, known as the weakest in the team. Dreaming of becoming the fastest man on the Shuto Expressway, he joined with high hopes, only to be defeated by a rookie in his first battle. Wow. Yeah, and you can see his car. Very nice. So he was driving a Turano, an 86, an AE86 as well. We don't have any money to tune our car, so... What about the setting? The setting is like the setup for the car. And it is actually reflected in real time as well. Well, once I unlock the other upgrades. For example, if you change the suspension, that'll show up in real time here as well. Anyway, let's go back to the garage. Here in my garage, and we'll enter course. 3 ramps have opened. We got some new ramps because I went around the map. I'm not sure if I'm able to get to this area yet. This is Route 9, and it's a way to get to the Wangan Expressway, which is this area, and that's the very straight road that many people think of. Many people think of this when they think of the Wangan, just floor it on this like long ass straight, and that's understandable. But a lot of Wangan racing, what's called Wangan midnight, racing, it happens in here as well. That's an important part of the Tokyo street racing culture there. Anyway, let's go on the outer loop this time. Just for a bit of variety, and also to find some opponents who can only be found on the outer route, the outer loop. Let me drink my coffee. It's getting cold. So there is an autopilot that I can engage. I just did engage it, which just drives the car around aimlessly. So like an NPC just takes over your car. I think that's a really neat feature to have. If you just want to say like sit back and enjoy the scenery, I just activated the autopilot. Wow, it even keeps space to traffic ahead. That's interesting. But yeah, if you just want to relax and take in the scenery, just knock on the autopilot and they will drive you to around the map, and you can just sit back and enjoy a coffee or whatever it is while you just enjoy the scenery. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Let's go challenge some opponents, some other racers. And it is the case that you can also just challenge any NPC cars, I guess, for additional money, if you happen to be low on money, I suppose. But that also wasn't a feature in the older games. And beating random opponents does not gain you any big money, or it doesn't progress the game any much further, basically. Whoa. I'm watching on my TV. Holy crap. I feel honored to be on your TV. Like, okay, got some Eurobeat going. Is this Eurobeat? I can't tell. First attack. So I should also explain the battle system, and that's just having. So each of you have like a health bar, and if you get ahead of your opponent, they will lose their health. And similarly, if you fall behind your opponent, then you will lose health, and whoever's health bar first runs out will lose the battle. There's other ways to lose health as well, like for example, if you hit like a car or a wall or something, then you definitely get less health. You lose health. Makes sense, right? Anyway. Okay. So this guy is level 2. So he might be slightly harder compared to the level 1 chumps. Ooh, Tokyo Tower. Try to look left, but I guess one thing that I wish they might have done is, like, for the modern graphics, is that maybe they could have added a full like 360-degree camera, not just locked to 4 dimensions, not just locked to 4 directions, but slightly more, maybe like a full 360-degree view or something like that. That would be nice. Reversal attack. Hell yeah. So I guess you can get more CP if you perform certain actions. Like, maybe that's a near miss. Alright. And I got 36,000 from winning against that opponent. So I can afford at least one upgrade now. But we're not in this, for money, I think. I'm only getting money as far as money is important to me, as far as just getting the upgrades. The main goal is to get as much, to beat as many opponents as possible, of course. And here's another opponent. Let's see. This guy's driving a Miata. Oh. just an older gen Miata. But no hate, I'm sure maybe he modified his car to some extent. He has red wheels. I'm not sure if that's it's like a custom wheel or he just put some paint on it. Yeah. Customization is also a huge part in this game as well. Oh, my tires are getting low. That's understandable. I put my softs on, and it's actually not surprising, but it's like interesting to see that they wear at different rates. Like my front right tire only turned yellow after all the other three, and that makes sense because I turn right a lot. And turning right puts pressure on the left-hand side tires. So that's why the left-hand side tires wear slightly more than the outer, like the right-hand side ones. I wonder if I have enough tire strength to challenge the next opponent. Let's see. Great finance. So these guys in this clan, which is what they are, like they're all racing groups, whatever you want to call them, maybe. They all share a certain theme. Oh, my tires are getting really low, so that's why my handling has been deteriorating. But yeah, they all share like a certain theme. Like one driver might, like one team might have, they might all share like the same manufacturer's cars, or maybe they all drive a certain type of car. Oh, he is far behind. Okay. Right, I think I probably exhausted my tires for today. So I might not be able to win much more races. But, you know, I think my tires only wear when I'm in battles, so I can just drive around in, like, free roam as much as I want, I guess. We still have one more opponent out here that I hope to beat today. And without that, yeah. It's not that I have to beat them today. Like, I don't have to get the most opponents every day. I mean, damn, my tire performance is going down the drain very quick. I could not even make that simple turn. Okay, this guy's driving an XB Bamboo Splitting Challenger. What? Okay, let's see how I do with my crappy tires. I wonder if my tires will like just burst if they get too worn. If I use them too much. Yeah, my rear tires are basically non-existent. Ugh. Yeah, I have no grip on those tires. Just gonna do my best to like hold him back. He's coming, but will he make it in time? Will he catch up in time so that he doesn't die of health loss? Oh, I think I got him. Yeah. But yeah, my tires are fully gone. So, I'll go back to the garage for today. I wonder if I should switch back to medium. But it's not like I'll be staying out for that long anyway, I feel like. Like having medium tires might be better for longevity, but I still beat like 5 opponents in one day with just softs. We'll see. I definitely have enough money for some upgrades. Like, what if I upgrade my tires? Gotta think about my upgrades because I don't have that much money. 1, 2, 3. That's 10. Actually, if you had bought the 86 and you have like 900,000 CP left over, you can just buy all the level 1 parts, right? You can just afford all the level 1 parts, Whereas I guess with the master you have to think about what you want to buy and you have to build up your money a bit. I think I like that idea better rather than just like having everything be available at the start. You kind of have to plan a bit ahead, strategize a bit. Okay. Power unit. So this will get me like 3 more horsepower. This will also get me 3 more horsepower. This will earn me just 2 more horsepower. I think I want 1 exhaust system, and what about the body? That's just weight reduction, I think. No, it's reinforcements. Okay, that gives me more speed. I don't really care about speed right now. Suspension. I can set my ride height. I think I'll buy this. And I just have enough money to afford the suspension as well. Okay. So now we can set the ride height, which is very important. Let's see. Not very important, but it will help in the long run. So for example, if I wanted to... let's see, that's a spring rate damper. Okay, I don't want to mess with those. Let's see, ride height. So slightly lower ride height would help with. It would help with the center of gravity. Just make it slightly more equal. Okay. If I wanted to, I could make it unbalanced. That would put the weight distribution on the tires slightly more different. I don't know if I can see, like, I don't know if I can see the weight distribution of the car. I don't know how important that is, honestly. Well, this being a bit of a tuning slash like customization game, I kind of would expect that they have some info on the weight distribution, but maybe not. Maybe it's not explicitly. It's probably accounted in the handling calculations, but they might not show it anywhere because it's kind of hard to show like the weight distribution of the car as it is in the game. Anyway, we lowered the ride height slightly, and I think I'll stick with my softs, maybe, or maybe mediums. I feel like I'm still okay on my battle strength, that I don't really need to do anything more than I don't have to use soft tires to beat my opponents. And give me a sec, I need to turn on the fan. It's getting a bit warm in here. Getting to be a sweaty gamer. Whew. Okay. We were on the C1 outer. Let's go on the let's go on the outer again. And it's good that you can see the opponents that you can challenge if you drive around here. Yeah, let's go on the outer route again. I want to finish up the departure group, the team. And we already got like 3 of the 5 opponents in the game, I mean in the team beat. So it's gonna be no problem. I think we'll definitely take down the departure team today. Let me engage autopilot for a second, just checking something. Okay. We're back. So I gotta catch up to my opponent slightly. If I picked the ramp that was up ahead, I would have been in front of the opponent, which meant I would have had to wait for him to come over. Yeah, medium tires is not that bad. I think they perform like probably the medium and soft tires probably perform similarly at the level that my car is at, right? Like it doesn't make that much of a difference, I think. Like, as cool as it is to be able to race on softs, and it probably does help with my grip, I'm not doubting that, but at the performance level of my car, which is basically stock, it probably doesn't make that much of a difference. And I'm just trading in like slightly better grip for much less reliability or endurance. Cool sight. Okay, let's trail him as best as I can. I always think like doing that would get me some more like slipstream, maybe. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. And again, well, maybe at the level that I'm racing at, like the speed that I'm going at, perhaps it would make a difference if it was in the game. Like if that mechanic was in the game. He's gone. He is G-O-N-E gone. Okay. Ooh. This is the team boss. Oh hell yeah. Team leader, Happy Chappy. What a name. So it looks like I got challenged. Whoops. I swapped in way too early. I geared up. I shifted up way too early. That's whatever. He is very quick, and all I can do is just kinda BM him and like and just kinda block him. That's all I can do really. So I guess once you challenge all the team members in the team, then the team boss will come out. Makes sense. And I'm guessing the team boss is gonna be much harder as well. And he was on my tail for a while. But I guess ultimately he isn't that hard. And across the line. So that is the whole departure team done. Oh, I guess it just makes you go back to the garage. A slim, well-built man approached. His handsome features and striking presence will make him stand out anywhere. You are an unfamiliar face. His words subtly mock you. Good grief. So they are Phantom 9. Okay. Crimson Boy, that's his name. If you can keep up, that is. You're gonna call me a rookie? Wow, I take big insult to that. They cannot accept anyone running ahead of them. Resolutely, firmly, stubbornly. Spirits sunk into the chaos of darkness by excessive pride. The emergence of a new soul, whose presence awakens the soul submerged in darkness. Those who grow feverish, like moths to a flame. They swarm around young racers. Episode Return of the Bastards. I have absolutely zero idea what that cutscene was about. It's like, what? Okay. Anyway. So we beat the what do they call it? The departure team. Cool. So let's see. Let's buy some more upgrades. Brakes. I don't think I really need a brake upgrade. I want this. I want the transmission upgrade because it allows me to do more setting, and the transmission lag is also a bit of a pain in the ass as well. So getting that lower would be good. ABS on or off doesn't really matter, I think. Okay, let's lower this a lot. Can I just use my mouse? Oh yeah. Well, actually, maybe make it higher. Yeah. I want my gears to be a bit shorter. Like, how quick can I go? 180-ish. I don't need to go that quick, I think. Make my gear slightly shorter. First gear's okay. I think second and third is a bit too long. Fourth, make it slightly shorter. There. How does this work? Yeah, this is like fine, I guess. I'll have to drive to figure that out, whether it's actually fine or not. Okay. Where do we want to go now? Like, I still have, well, look, there's a opponent that like labeled red. I wonder if I should go challenge him. Oh, he's Crimson Boy. Okay. I'm not sure if I can just take him on like right now. Let's see if I'm able to beat him as I am right now. Something tells me that I probably won't be able to because, you know, he's touted as some super badass opponent, like a boss. So I'm not quite sure if I can take him on right now. Okay, these gears are definitely much shorter. But are they really good? We'll see. And I spawned in the wrong in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna have to... I'll just take on the rolling guys first, I guess. They're the team that runs on the C1 inner. Let's catch up to one of them. I definitely need more power. The gears are shorter now, that's great, but it still doesn't solve the time that it takes to get up to, like... I guess 5th is still a bit too long. So I get up to 4th and that's like good. And 5th is a bit long again. Oh shit. Ugh, okay. Barely squeezed through there. Like, I feel like 5th? I mean, 5th could be my final gear, but I kind of don't want it to be my final gear. Because I still have a 6th. But, yeah. I want that to only be when I... hard to say, like... I kind of don't like how my gears are set up right now, but I don't quite know how to fix it either. As in, like, for 5th and 6th. 5th needs to be slightly shorter. Oops. Yeah. Taking way too long, but maybe just cut it by, like, a small amount. Maybe. Yeah. And I probably just don't have enough engine power anyway to make it feel better. Okay. Catching up to the next opponent. It's another rolling guy. Rolling guy number 2. Okay. We rollin'. Rollin' with the roller. Rolling with the rolling guy. And he's behind. I love that they kept the teams from the older games. The rolling guy was also in the older Tokyo Xtreme Racers. Even the same logo, right? And you could say that it's like reusing game assets, but you know, I think it's okay. It's in the spirit of the older games. Yeah. Well, we definitely have enough money to buy some more power upgrades. I kind of want to win enough so that I can afford a... like 2 power upgrades. I think that will help a lot. Okay. Keeping up with him? Hell yeah. But it's like up to 5th that the slowness kind of creeps in. Or Rather, the acceleration slows down. God damn. He's like, yeah. Holy shit. That really took a lot of health out of him. Huh. I'm not sure if that would have had the same effect in the older games. Like, it seems like ramming does a lot of health depletion. I'm not sure if that's by design. I don't think it should be. You shouldn't be able to just like ram your opponents to make them lose health. I think that's maybe a physics bug. Can we take down the entirety of the rolling guys in one night? I'm not sure if the first guy, the timid challenger, I'm not sure if he's a part of the rolling guys as well, because like that guy is also driving an 86. Hell yeah! Hi Lemon, welcome back to the stream. Just gonna show you what car I have right now. It's not the 86, as most people might have picked. Driving the Miat around. Oh fuck. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Yeah. That's the first time I've had to switch into reverse gear. Luckily, we don't get any damage from just smashing into the wall. This game is very brand friendly, I think. Lots of games don't have a damage model because the car manufacturers don't want their cars to be damaged in game. Gonna watch you later. No worries, no worries. Take your time and hope you have fun in your hangout. But yeah, most car manufacturers, they don't want their cars to appear damaged in a video game. And luckily for them, this video game, the older ones, they didn't feature any damage model already, so it's all fine. So I need to tune my gearbox slightly better, I think. Need slightly more acceleration in fifth. That's my biggest complaint right now. It feels a bit sluggish when I switch up to fifth. And maybe second, third, and fourth are now slightly too short. But anyway, still winning them races. Alright, do we get challenged? Yep, we get challenged by the rolling guy boss. Oh hell yeah. Rolling guy number 1. He's the number 1 guy in the rolling team. How do you know? Because it's called the rolling guy number 1. Nope. Shut that door on him. It's a bit BM, but it's a single player game. You're not like hurting anyone. Ooh, big push. Oh, he is like mad. So I just keep blocking him and eventually it'll work out. Gotta keep an eye on the front of the road as well. Oh yeah, rolling guy number 1, he is dropping. He's dropping like a fly. Like mostly I just have to keep focus on what I'm doing, and the opponents will probably inevitably fall to dust. After finishing the battle and taking a brief at the parking area, 2 AE-86s entered together. Oh, they're the rolling guys. Yeah. Yeah, you've been around on the Shuto Expressway for a long time. No doubt. No, it's not just a name. We thought we were done being stepping stones for new races, but here we are, yeah. Leader. Yeah. You should not have tweaked your car. What are you saying? You're still a rookie yourself. Haven't they been running here for like 20 years? Yeah, don't get complacent. We'll always be on the winner side. Oh man. Satagaya's beginner. I wanted to talk to you. The AE86 driver I respect the most wants to battle you. The Rolling Master. The former leader of Rolling Guy. The former leader, Rolling Guy number 1, okay. So we got 2 boss fights that we can do now, sweet. The pulse of a new soul. It resonates and responds to the old souls. The predecessors who welcome challengers. And the challengers who inherit their will. New and old souls meet, clash, and eventually blend into a rhythm. And so, a new legend is woven. Whoa, big words being used by the game there. Episode Rebirth of the Legend. I still don't understand what that was about. So I got a new title. Let's switch to here, yeah. The Nameless Swallow. That kind of sounds a little suggestive, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway. Nameless Swallow. Yeah, wouldn't you like a nameless swallow once in a while? Okay. So we got a bunch of money. Let's tune our car. I need more power, so I'm just gonna buy the power upgrades. I don't think... Oh wait, I have a lot of perks, right? Damn, I haven't been using my perks all that well. Let's see. I don't really need an CP upgrade. I can unlock newer cars, but why? So these are all unlocked by default. Let's see. I could use more power. And I need to defeat more rivals to unlock more upgrades. Okay. I just spent a bunch of money on the engine upgrade. Shit. Oh well, it wasn't like I could afford it from the get-go. Or could I have? Actually, I probably could have. Oh well. Can I save scum? Can I just leave? How do I go back to the menu? Oh well. There's no real like there's no real penalty for misusing money because you just always get more money back. So it's kind of like whatever. Diff lock. I don't think that matters so much right now. Not diff lock, but like you can change something with the diff. I don't really know. I don't really know the effects of that, but I don't feel like I need that right now. Let's get some brake upgrades. Clutch. This should reduce transmission time, maybe? Yeah. That's good. I think I'll leave things like they are for now. Let's go for a setting, and I should touch my gears slightly. So let's see. Make my gears slightly longer, but also like 5th gear slightly shorter maybe. So this is 20. make it this much. So let's see, that's a 30 kilometers per hour, 30-ish, no, that's like 20-ish. It's okay. Then 20-ish, and I guess slightly less sluggish maybe. I feel like this should be good. If I make it around 180 k's per hour. Decide. Okay. Anything else? Can I set the camber? Not really. Want to make it stanced. Oh yeah, so the rear tires do get worn slightly more. I wonder if lifting the rear slightly would help, because that means it would be putting a bit more weight in the front. We'll see. Aero. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Wheels, caliper, front. Well, I don't have enough money for these, but I imagine that would help with braking performance. But right now I don't have enough money for those. Do I have enough money to get some new wheels? Let's see. Not really. I'm out of money. Need 100,000 CP for the upgrades. Livery, I'm not really interested in painting my car as much as it is a thing that a lot of people like to do, but I personally like a clean look on my car, so I don't really like to put some paint on it. Yeah. Okay. So now we have two bosses to fight. We got the rolling guy, like boss. Filter. Can I filter out people that I've beaten already? Wanderer, speed trap. Maybe not. It's a little cluttered if I can't like filter out the people I've beaten already. I know they are marked in green, but you know, that still adds to the clutter. So I believe if I go here... Oh no, wait, where's the bosses? If I go here, that's a boss rifle. Where is Crimson Boy? I thought I saw him once. Oh. Where is Crimson Boy? Maybe that's him. Let's go on the in here, and we'll look for bosses on the inner loop, and also test out my new gear configuration. Pour some coffee while that loads. Okay. Let's see. Good acceleration. Fourth, okay. Fifth, okay. Sixth, also okay. Alright. I made it slightly better. Peaceful Challenger. So now that I've beaten like 2 teams, there's probably like a new team that's coming out. And these are the new guys, probably. Probably they all drive like masters, maybe. Ooh. Oh shit. I wasn't looking at the road there, I was kind of paying attention to my my speed. You know, maybe I made it slightly too slow. Because I am on like 6th gear already, and I'm like maxing out at 170 or so. Oh, so that was not a new team. That was just some team that I was already in process of beating because, you know, here's their team boss. Alright, I think I need to slightly extend the gears. Yeah. Just slightly. Because I have overdone it, and now I'm like going too slow on the straights, I think. At least make me go like maybe 190 on the straights, because I'm hitting the rev limiter already here. Just slightly more, maybe. Okay, and I passed the boss, but oh man, now I have to start the night again because I beat a team, so it makes me go back to the garage. Sigh. Downhill challenger, the leader of the challengers. They usually race in the toge. Okay. A car with flashy customization appeared. A young man with an otherworldly appearance stepped out. Rich-looking man. Wow. I'm Roulette Guy, number 1. He leads the team called the Roulette Guy. Do you know that AE86 team, Rolling Guy? You're the nameless swallow, right? Yes. Oh, that star beside you. Geniuses are drawn to each other, you know. Like that they're foreshadowing the later bosses and opponents. The calm era is over. One after another, new souls cry out their birth. I kinda question their music choice here. The synchronicity becomes a great wave, and a new landscape emerges. Captured by the mystique of the Shuto Expressway, these new souls are drawn together, seeking answers. And then, a single light shines brighter than any other. It is the light of a soul, emitted only by those who tread into the abyss. This makes absolutely no sense. Damian Smith, still jealous I can't play this in Canada. Oh man. Episode, Rise of the New Generation. What was the issue that caused them to not be able to play this, to release this in Canada again? I think I saw a notice on Twitter about that. Yeah, it's a shame. But, yeah. Let's see, we took down the Challenger team now. Some legal issues not related to cars and parts, I see. That's a shame, yeah. I would have loved to see like everyone in the world get to play it, but oh well. Big Sag, yeah. Alright, so I need to make my gears slightly less short. I want my dark blue 240Z. Same man, but I'm not sure if it's in the game right now. If we check the machine tab, you got the Nissan, that's the Silvia 180X. Silvia. Oh, okay. Well, that's a 98Z. Skyline. 2005 Fairlady Z. Skyline 2014 Fairlady Z. So I'm not sure if that's in the game right now. I haven't seen any gameplay with it anyway. Yeah. because it's in early access, I think it's forgivable that they don't have all the cars in there. So the 300, 350, and 330 set, yeah, oh well. I know, in the old game, in the Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3, I stuck with a 240Z for a long time. And that was my machine of choice. Once I unlocked it, I was using it all the time. It is still early access, indeed. They've made a very good foundation, and I think they just need to put more content in the future. There's not much about the base game that they have to change. Just need more content. Anyway. After all, I ain't seen no preludes. Huh. You know, yeah. That's a car that I don't recall being in the older games either, I think. Let's mess with the final ratio slightly. Bump it up to 190-ish. Okay. Yeah, the gear ratio individually is okay. I just need to make them last slightly longer every gear. So the final gear helps with that. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't add it. Nobody does. Oh man, yeah. It is like a bit of a obscure, underappreciated car. I do admit that. Okay, we got now 3 team bosses to beat. Guess we'll start here, because that is the closest entrance to the boss that I want to meet. Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys can hear the leaf blowers out there. It's so fucking bad. They've been going all morning. Nice chatting with you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, I love this game. And yeah, thank you also for tuning in and saying something. Gotta run. Gotta roll like the rolling guy. Indeed. Have a good day. Yeah, so the gears feel much better now. I hope they don't run out of speed, I guess. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think I've perfected the gears to my liking. So I want to do this time trial slightly here. C1 inner loop Ginza. Because I know that with a stock car, my record was like 59 seconds, just under a minute. I wonder if my time would improve now because of these upgrades. And I see the boss, but I'm not gonna challenge him yet. Oh man. I guess I can't stop from not racing him. Boss, Rolling Master. He's level 4. Oh man, he didn't even trigger the fight with him. He just cut my driving because, you know, I just encountered him. Kind of a waste. I kind of want to pass him and then beat him later after I completed time trial, but oh well. I can always come back and do the time trial. Okay. Is that his battle theme? It sounds so much different to the regular battle music. It does sound like Rolling Guy music though, not gonna lie. Okay. Look for an opportunity to pass him. Ah! Okay. Ooh. Some body paint swapping. Very exciting stuff, but I'm losing. I'm losing bad. Come on, catch up to him. Okay, I stopped the bleeding. Oof, okay, that didn't help. Ugh. Damn. Okay, well I got nothing much to do, so I might as well challenge him again. Where is he? Come on, dude. Alright, let's try again. I have a feeling that it's just kinda because there was a lot of straight lines. And I would catch up to him better if it was in the corners. Need more power, you know? Always on the search for more power. Okay. Catching up to him, very nice, very nice. Okay, now that I'm in front of him, I just have to hold my position, which I can do easily, I feel. Yeah. The whole previous battle, I just hadn't been able to get in front of him, but now that I'm in front of him, it's game over for him. Oh yeah. Okay, and it seems like I've passed over a different boss, but I guess the game won't let me challenge like 2 bosses in one night. Another man who resembled him closely, Rolling Master. Does that mean Rolling Guy number 1 is the son of Rolling Master? My elder brother, okay, close enough. Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Guy's literally wearing like merch, basically. But to have this level of skill, it's been 4 years since a rookie on the Shooter Expressway gave me this kind of chill. The birth of a new legend. A new legend? You feel your soul tremble, the soul of a street racer lying dormant within you. Okay. That is... Did I just get 500,000 CP from, I guess, beating the boss? Holy shit. It took 2 tries, but that's not too much effort for $500,000. Let's see. Let's check the perks first. I think it's always better to check the perks page first. Probably could use a bit more attack power. How about more attack power? Okay, that's enough of the attack power. Don't need to unlock cars again. Gotta defeat like 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses to get the next power upgrade. And those are bosses that I don't think I've even seen the name of so far. Like there's no Rolling Master there, so I haven't even beaten any bosses on that list yet. What else? Tune, I think I'm okay. Okay, so I just have to buy the new gearbox then. Not gearbox, the new power unit. Which gives me a bunch of power. Let's see, yeah, like a whole 16 more horsepower, god damn. Okay. I mean, I don't really have a lot of other uses of money. I guess maybe a new calipers would be nice. Let's see. Front would be better, I think. They'll be more useful. Twin calipers, huh? I don't think I need that much stopping power. Actually, does this even affect? Does this even affect the change the angle of the thing. Does this affect the stopping power at all? I'm not sure. Okay, rear. Oh wait, that's the rotor. Six pot, 4 pot, 2 pot, 6 pot. I don't think I need that much stopping power, but I will gladly like put some red calipers on my car. It just seems a little more like racery to put red calipers on my car. It's just visuals, I suppose. Let's see, iron drilled, ceramic, iron slotted, ceramic carbon drilled. See, I want to know, like, do changing these actually affect brake performance? Because iron brakes and ceramic brakes have different properties. You know, ceramic brakes, they only work better when it's like warm, when it's heated up. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I guess I'll have to find out. But anyway, if the brakes are ceramic, well, they don't actually show up that well anyway, so. Wheels, front and rear. So we can actually afford some wheels now. BBS wheels are classic. NK? NK are interesting as well. Maybe they would look better if I inched them up, I think. Maybe if I inch those up, they will look better. Fabulous. That actually doesn't look half bad. Again, needs maybe a slight inch up, like 1 or 2 inches up. Mid. Ooh, we got red rims. Not really a fan of those. A bit mid, if you will. Pardon the pun. Black rims, yeah, they're good, but maybe slightly overdone. SSR. Like what, super rare? Still like the NKs better. Wets. Oh, and these are much better looking, I feel. Like if I didn't really already like the aesthetic of the chrome outer rim for this car anyway, then I might have picked the wets. But yeah, let's pick the NK. I like this, maybe. Hard to tell. Fabulous. Okay. Let me pick these. And I want to inch them up slightly. What about the color change? Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Can make them like silver. Or like all black. So grey all around. That's like a reflective grey. Like red, black and black. Well, the outer should be like that. It's hard to decide. It's like if I wanted like white rims, I probably shouldn't pick this rim then. Okay, let's go back. Maybe not these rims. Let's see. Ooh, it's hard to choose. I know I can always get more, but a bit hard to choose. This doesn't really make the rims that much bigger, right? It actually doesn't look that good if I inched it up. What about the words? Let's see, can I change the color on these? Yeah, you know what? The silver looks good on these. I'll probably pick the silver for this and inch them up. Yeah, see, like if I inch them up, like the outsides of the wheel, they kind of expand in scale as well, but that wasn't the case for the NKs. So 17, good. Okay, that's what we'll buy. And what about the rest of the upgrades? Let's see. Bonnet. Do I have enough to actually buy these? I don't think I actually have enough money to buy a bonnet, or well, I do have enough for like a bumper. These are a bit too extreme for me, for my liking. And what about the side skirt? Well, if I'm not buying a front bumper, I don't think I should be buying a side skirt. It needs to be like a whole kit, you know. It looks good. It does look good. Maybe just a slight upgrade. I know it costs like 100,000 CP, and it's like just 100,000 CP for like a slightly better exhaust, but that's the kind of cleanish upgrade that I like the most.